Hi there. As you may know, if you're subscribed to my YouTube account, I've got various mental health issues, which include psychosis, anxiety and depression. Basically, this is a review on an antipsychotic medication, which is known as Seroquel. Another name for it is Quetiapine, and the doses of this medication, pill size, ranges from 25 milligrams up to I think 100 milligrams, and it basically slows your thoughts down and calms you down. It can, as well as being used for psychosis, it can be used as treatment for depression and as a mood stabilizer drug as well. So it does have different uses depending on what is wrong with you, basically. And I've been on this antipsychotic for probably eight or so years, since about 2004, on and off, because I have been on other ones as well, including Abilify, Risperidone, and there was another one, I can't remember what it was now, but anyway, now I'm on the Quetiapine, and I've got 100 milligram pills of Quetiapine, and I've also got 25 milligram pills, because at the moment I am prescribed 150 milligrams of this each day, and I take all of it just before I go to sleep. You may wish to take it during the day, but one of the side effects from it is drowsiness, so it can make you feel tired shortly after taking it, i.e. half an hour after taking this medication, can feel drowsiness, with doses upwards of 100 milligrams, I would say, if you have no tolerance to the drug. I did used to be on 600 milligrams of it, so in fact it must come in 300 milligram pills as well as 100 milligram, but when I was on 600 milligrams they were prolonged release pills, so 2 300 milligram prolonged release pills, one in the morning, one before I go to bed, and this kind of worked when I had really bad psychosis, like racing thoughts, so really bad paranoia. Couldn't stay in the same place. I had to keep pacing around my house, and I needed something to calm down, basically. So the doctor prescribed me the Quetiapine, and it did help a lot initially, until I got a bit used to it, and then it didn't help as much. So he upped it, because obviously I wasn't on the 600 milligrams to start with. It started off at about 100, 150 perhaps. I can't remember exactly now, because it's a long time ago. But I gradually worked my way up to the 600 milligram daily dose, and I stuck at that for a few years. At first it did cause me a lot of drowsiness. When I took the 300 in the morning, I felt like going back to bed, and I couldn't even really keep my eyes open, but I just carried on and got used to feeling a bit tired, and then after about a week or so these feelings diminished and I could stay awake on it, and it calmed me down, and I could function to an extent during the day, although I was pretty much housebound at this point due to my psychosis and paranoia, thinking very paranoid thoughts such as people are going to kill me, going to get shot. I used to have nightmares about getting shot, vivid nightmares, and people chasing me with guns, and I'd be surrounded, and in my dream I'd be like running away from these people around corners, and they'd be around the next one after run somewhere else, and, you know, like pretty sketchy stuff. And yeah, so yeah, the Quetiapine, it's okay as an antipsychotic, and I don't use it as a mood stabilizer. I'm on a different medication for depression, one called amisulpride, which doesn't really have a great effect, but it sort of makes me feel a little bit better, I suppose, so I'm not as depressed as before. And yeah, this antipsychotic it's not addictive, but in my opinion, but some people do find themselves getting addicted to it, and it does, and you might have to taper yourself off it if you do find yourself addicted to it, and you need to get off it. You might have to gradually decrease your dose over a period of time, ranging from a couple of weeks up to a few months, perhaps, depending on how much you're on and how difficult it is for you to deal with the side effects of being on reducing your dose of Quetiapine. I think it is quite a good antipsychotic in that it calms your thoughts down, makes them slower, or at least it does with me, because I combine it with benzodiazepine called diazepam, or Valium as it's also known, at 25 milligram dose each day, which I take all of them. I'm on 5 milligram yellow diazepams. I take all 5 of these before I go to bed, because as well tolerant to them, so they're no use to me during the day unless I took more than prescribed, and then my prescription would run out before it is due, so the doctor would be thinking I've been abusing the pills, so I don't tend to do that very often now. And even in the past I only really took a few more a day for a couple of days, because I didn't want to get addicted to a higher dose of the stuff, because it's a nightmare to get off of. Anyway, back to the Quetiapine. Yeah, if you start getting paranoid thoughts, go to your doctor and explain your situation and your paranoia. Explain if you have voices in your head telling you to do stuff that is not normal, and especially if you have third-person thoughts as well, like what I do. Go to your doctor and tell him you can't live like it forever. You need something to at least make it better in a way. It's not ideal being on medication, but it's a better life than putting up with major paranoia every single day of your life and not being able to do a single thing outside the house and being stuck in all the time. At least I can do something now, which is a lot better than in the past, if you get what I mean. Yeah, so don't really know what more to say about this Quetiapine. It's okay antipsychotic, but another side effect to it has been weight gain. That's quite well known in antipsychotics, atypical antipsychotics, that is, the newer generation of them. Most of them, well, I say half or more than half of them do cause weight gain, or can, in the side effects list, cause weight gain. I have found that I eat less than the recommended daily intake for a man in calories each day, and my weight is just sustained. I don't lose weight, I don't gain weight, it just stays the same, but I should be losing weight for what I'm actually eating. And I've also cut down drinking alcohol substantially. I was drinking heavily before compared to now, and then I went to a doctor and upped my diazepam a bit. So I was on 20 milligrams before, so up to the 30. He upped to the 30 rather. He said take it when as much as you want, basically. It's up to me how much I take, but I don't want to take too much and get addicted to 30 milligram. So I took that for about off and on, because I was cutting down drinking. So some days I was drinking, some days I wasn't drinking. So the days I wasn't drinking, I'd take the 30 milligram, and the days I was drinking I would just take the 20 milligrams, so I didn't actually get a physical dependency on the 30 milligram of diazepam, thank God. So yeah, but I am now taking 25 milligram sustained every day of the week, and I am addicted to that. But I was first put on benzodiazepines in 2004, same time as the antipsychotic actually, and first prescribed one called lorazepam, which is it has a shorter half-life than the longer lasting ones such as diazepam. And I used to have interdose withdrawal symptoms, including racing heartbeat, anxiety, paranoia, all the rest of it, and it wasn't normal. I didn't even know what it was because I'd never even heard of lorazepam back then, but now I know what it is. Now I know what lorazepam is, and I crossed over to diazepam because it has a longer half-life than lorazepam, and I find diazepam does work a lot better. It stays in my body for longer and it keeps me more relaxed for longer as well. I'm going to end the video now because I've got a really bad migraine coming on. I'm also prescribed a medication for that as well called dihydrocodeine, and I'm going to have to take it quite soon because my headache is getting bad. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Yeah, thanks a lot for your time in watching this video, and subscribe if you like, and I will be making some more videos shortly. Bye for now.